I can't do it again.
Go, come on. Find her. That was good. Go. Find the sis. Go.
Guantanamera.
Nah. You gotta do it with conviction. Say it with your chest.
Wait.
Go, say it with your chest.
Sing the higher part first. Go. And then I'll follow.
No.
Because I can't just do it.
Where you go.
I said Guantanamera.
No, not that part.
I
Do the low
said
part.
Guantanamera.
Nah, that ain't it. You hit it. You were way different before. Welcome back to Mind the Mic podcast. Empathy and energy. What's goody, fam? How are we all? Hope you all had an awesome week. We are live on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, and wherever you're pirating this from. No.
Arhar me ID.
Arhar. Oh, Mongo Mob. All right. You did cuss. She reckons. Shout out to the. What's been happening anyway, sis? What's been happening in your world? How are things?
Yeah, I'm alive, so that's good.
Well, that's always a good start.
Yeah.
Being alive. Being alive is always a good
Being
start.
alive is great, guys. It's absolutely great.
It's bloody amazing.
How about you there, Shubzy? How have you been?
Oh, yeah. Just like you, I am alive. LZ, let's go, my brother. Hey, how good was LZ yesterday?
Oh, so good. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the brother LZ, man.
I loved how he brought the element, just from the other side, the other team. And you sat there so nicely taking all your smack.
Yeah, he had the last laugh.
And then he threw it back in your face.
Yeah, he had the last laugh. The brother. That was pretty cool, man. Well done, my brother. Shout out to you, Cuzzy. Shout out to you. Well done. Storm got the win. Right at the end, 13 seconds away from victory, man. Wow,
Still can't get over that, man. That was so good.
Yeah, it was. Even though we lost, what a game! Like, we weren't really expected to win over there in Melbourne after the performance we put up last week and the way Melbourne played against the premiers, last year's premiers. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And like I said, shout out to the brother LZ. Shout out to all the whānau out there. Mind the mic all up in your mouth. Let's go. What's been happening with you, sis?
Oh, nothing. Just literally the same shit, different day. Mahi, kids, coming home, trying to figure out what to cook for dinner. That's one of the things I hate being like as an adult, trying to figure out what to cook for dinner. Just
You're
being
the dinner?
like, what am I going to cook for dinner? I just want someone else to do it for me.
No, that's it.
I need a man to be able to be just like, babe, I got you. This is what I'm going to cook tonight for dinner.
Babe,
yes,
I got
please.
you. What would you want?
Head in the world afterwards. Just
just
cook the dinner and I'll be happy.
Holy Rick! You're gonna give it to him like that too. All right, there you go, partner. Then you get it aggressively. Oh, there you go. No, cool, sis. Any quotes? Usually we start our shows now with a quote of the week. You got a quote or two or three, or you had about 14 last week.
I thought I'd start this one. There was this dad joke. I thought it was so dry, but at the same time, it was so funny.
Okay.
So it goes, today I started an argument with my wife while riding in an elevator. I was wrong on so many levels.
Huh?
Do you get it?
I mean, I get the levels part, but
It's so dry that oh man. I was like, bro, that's definitely a dad joke.
I hear you, sis. What it do, Crystal? What it do? Hey, shout out to Sam's hologram. She said, I hear you, sis. Hey, are you saying you hear on the if a man will cook for you, you'll give him all the head, or what are you talking? What are you talking about, Sam?
Yeah,
let's go. Fried chicken.
Okay.
So what?
What?
Is that say that quote again? I was wrong on so many levels. Like that's a bit of a TV.
Today I started an argument with my wife while riding in an elevator. I was wrong on so many levels. So dry, but it's so funny at the same time.
Yeah, it's a bit punny. It's a bit punny, I'd say. Yeah, a bit punny for sure. Sam said, yeah, on the dinner thing. She agrees. Sam's hologram.
Oh,
yeah.
High five. Wait, hang on. I should make a sound of a high five. There we go. Just for the effects.
In the effects. What was that? Was that a high five or go do it again?
That was a high five. Like.
Oh, it sounded like something was slapping against something else.
Just remind me how lonely I am, okay?
Oh, are we talking like Akon lonely? What do you mean?
Lonely.
Hey Sam, you would be actually good on one of these shows, Sam. If you ever want to come on, we put this on YouTube. If you want, hey, what's good, Ash? Everybody, if you want to come over to YouTube, Mind the Mic podcast on YouTube, you can type in the comments, and then Maddie can read them as well. Otherwise, I got to read them out, but that's all right too. Sam would be good to come on one of these. Remember back in the days, the old Shubz Maddy show used to come on. There was some good fun, Sam. Be good to get you on one of these for sure. Should be good to even jump on this one because she's interesting lady.
100%. That'd be so nice.
Okay, so
okay. Moving on to my quote of the week.
Are you doing 14 quotes again or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my quote of the week for a lesson or just something, hopefully it can help.
Yeah.
Is what's meant for you will arrive in clarity, not confusion.
Ooh. What's meant for you will arrive in clarity and not confusion.
I love that one so much.
Yeah, how much do you love it?
I love it as much as I love chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Yeah. Sorry. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, all right, guys.
It's gonna be a singing podcasting.
Alzi said that hit deep.
Yeah.
Bro, you should jump on these. Alzi will be good for these too because he's very empathetic as well. But he's very on and because did you hear the questions he asked at halftime? Yeah, like very on questions. Yeah, he's very deep too, deep thinking. And that man, like, let's go.
So if you could think of anything that arrived in clarity for you in your life.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the GOAT too, the greatest gamer of all, for dropping off some toasted sandwiches, brother Carl. Let's go.
Thanks, Carl. Oh, I thought you just flipped me off. I was like, what? We're saying thank you. And
it's taking it back to the Rocket days. Yeah. Let's go. Shout out to the brother, man. Hey, political affairs. What's up, brother? Samantha Chippington. What's good, he says. Give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Sam, I would actually love to get you on one of these, even if you jump on next week or something. Or actually, LZ and Sam, do you want to jump on now and have a chat or not? Or one of yous? What do you reckon? Are you down with that too?
Oh, how do you say it in hang on. Hide in my. Is that what he said?
Hide in my. What do you reckon? If you want to, I'll send you the link right now. If you want to, let me know. I'll send you the link and you can come and join the podcast. Obviously, this will stay up on YouTube and then it'll go on all the audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. If you want to jump in, join, have a chat, come through.
100%.
Share some of your thoughts on what the sister's talking about. Nah, not tonight. Another night though, Sam, for sure.
Sam.
No worries. I'm drunk. Oh, the best time to get on. Oh yeah, sweet as. Oh, do you want to jump on this one next week, Elsie, or you want to jump on the footy one, or both?
Nice.
Next week, cuz. Oh yeah, Sam said next week. All right, then. Well, then just entertain us from the chat then. Go back to your quote. Sorry.
Do you want me to read the quote again or my question that I asked you?
Both.
Okay, so the quote is, what's meant for you will arrive in clarity, not confusion. My question to you, Shubzy, and everybody in the comments is, what is something significant in your life that has come towards you or has gravitated towards you in a way where it felt right and there was no confusion?
This podcast. The whole lot of them. I know we do like all different shows, but it's still one podcast, one little podcast network. I think this is something that's, but also the clarity has been built over a long time as well. So obviously, it's taken 5 years to create this. So I've had the intention in mind to create a podcast that touches on all different facets of life, of entertainment, all of that kind of stuff. But to start now, the timing that it started to happen when I actually started to, and we had the chats and about, actually putting it, turning it into a thing for sure, like 100% and going all in. Yeah, there hasn't been any confusion. There's been bumps in the road, but that is life. But there's been zero confusion on what I want to do, and what the vision is, and I think
beautiful.
that I'd say that. I say that right now is the most clearest thing in my whole world. Like outside of like, do you love your children and all this? Obviously, you know what I mean. Yeah, but like if you're not clear about that, you're an idiot.
That's so good.
This one, Shubz, sorry, can you ask the question again? Oh, do you want the question again, or are you just being me, Elsie? Elsie said he wants to jump on this one. Or next week, I will go live at the same time next week, Elsie, 9 p.m. your time next week if you want to jump on. Or
we can change the time if that doesn't suit you as well.
Yeah. Nah, we can't.
Perfect example of empathy and energy. Let's go.
Yeah, what about you? What's something that's been like clear for you from the beginning till, and it's still.
I don't know. I think this is just probably. I think just being a mum. Because I've always wanted to be a mum ever since I was fucking 3, 4.
Holy Rick!
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a mum.
Yeah.
Like always, and growing up as a child, I would analyze other parents' parenting techniques, and I'd say to myself, "Oh, I'm definitely not gonna fucking do that to my kids."
Like, give me an example. Give me an example of something you've seen as a 5-year-old or 6. However, how old were you when you knew, and then you knew like, I'm not gonna do this to my kids? How old were you when that started happening?
When what started happening?
I'm not gonna do that to my kids. When did those thoughts pop in your head?
I think it's the first time I got a hiding.
Oh yeah. And you just thought, no, I'm not gonna do that to my kids.
I'm not gonna do that to my kids.
And how old are you?
I got in trouble
at this time?
I was probably 4 or 5, because I got in trouble for not buttering my toast properly.
How do you properly butter your toast?
You have to spread it evenly across the whole surface area of the toast. That's how you butter toast correctly, according to my mother.
Oh, okay. So how did you actually butter that toast?
Well, obviously, like, when you see little kids buttering toast, they just grab a scoop of butter or peanut butter or something. They just like place it in the middle and they don't spread it out. So that's how I was buttering it. So I got a hiding for that. Like, butter your fucking toast properly. Blah, 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 just.
Oh. Yeah. That's an interesting one, because then it depends on the butter. What if the butter was like? What if it was real butter and it was still hard?
It was still hard. Yeah.
I can't spread that evenly.
I know. So that's why. But it's funny though, because us Polynesians, right? When we get a hiding, 9 times out of 10, they don't really tell us why we're getting a hiding. They just start beating into you and be like, "You should do this properly," and you're just sitting there confused, being like, "Why am I getting a hiding for this? I thought I was doing it right. You said to do this. I've done it. Now you're saying I'm not doing it." It's so fucking confusing. It's mind fuckery.
Like I'm with you. I feel they're hard. Like, and that's something that I try to, even though like I've had, we've talked about it before, fighting, I guess, the demons of the past or the traumas of the past, and not trying to be that person, and obviously making the conscious decision to not do the things that we grew up like doing to our kids. So that's already set in stone for me. Like every day you gotta like challenge yourself, like, am I meeting that standard? But then also, there's times when you do get frustrated, and because like that's a big thing for me, was like getting a hiding and then not knowing why. You know what I mean? Or getting even just yelled at or whatever, and then not knowing why. So I always, like with my children, if I do like if I do like tell them off or whatever, I'll always, like, once you tell them off, then explain to them, like, bro, like this is why and why that. Because if you don't, I don't ever want them to have that feeling, of like,
you never want
bro, I just got a growling for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? And then the next day, like, you just talk to them nicely, or like you don't talk to them for like a whole day. Like, it's like that. Oh, like I did that episode with Kieran Holland, remember that? And you didn't watch it yet because it hasn't come out. But I played you that clip
Yeah.
of
Oh,
Des Bryant
yes.
with the you set the tone for your children. Don't yell at your kids at night expecting them to have a good sleep. Don't yell at your kids in the morning expecting them to have a good day.
Yeah.
And like, you set the tone for your children. You are their inner voice.
Yep.
Don't be their inner critic. I was like, fucking, I don't know, that shit, I don't know, it resonated with me hard because like, yeah. And I'm not saying I'm fucking perfect at all, but we got a few comments in there. Do you want a story of my life, Elsie? What did you say? A big one back there? Buttering the toast, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Your mama crazy.
I'll even tell you another one. I got in trouble. So I used to watch a lot of movies as a kid. I found a lot of comfort in movies. So there was this movie where this man was making coffee, and he was stirring his coffee extremely fast, and the sound of the spoon was banging against the cup, just making that sound, and I absolutely loved it. And so, because my mum got me to make her coffees like when I was 4 or 5, so I knew how to do all of that. Mum asked me to make her coffee one day. I go to the kitchen, and I think to myself, I want to try to do what that man did in the movie. So I started stirring the coffee, like making that sound.
Oh no! That's gonna be messy, guys.
Nick Manette.
Oh.
Black eye. No, I'm joking. I didn't get a black eye, but as a child, when you see a hand coming towards you, you fear for your life.
Well, you know what crazy? That was crazy though, because like we talk about hidings and that. Bro, I was the opposite. I used to relish them, dude.
Really?
I used to be like, yeah, like, well, because I looked at kids that got grounded and stuff and had take things taken from them, like, and I was like, bro, fuck that. Like, I don't want to be grounded. Like, just get a hiding and then move on, bro. You can't play your game, or you can't do this. You can't go. Fuck that. And then also, like, I am, I'm a bit lucky.
But would that have stopped you in reality? I don't think you being grounded. I don't think
No.
that
I wouldn't have. But like, like when they can take your, like, say, your football away from you or something like that. You know what I mean? What you're gonna?
That would be
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff. Whatever. So like.
What about you guys? Would you rather be grounded or would you prefer to get a hiding?
Yeah, that's a good question. And just on that, Elsie said, I knew I could be a dad when I was 16. Hardest thing about it was finding someone that would love me for me and not for what I have, if that makes sense.
That's the scariest thing, when you think of having a partner. Why are you laughing?
No, I didn't even laugh. I
see that smile on your face. I'm in the feels at the moment, and you're just sitting there smirking away.
Yeah, see, I didn't even laugh, bro. What?
Hi, Cece.
No, it was when I said it, straight away you went, oh, like just the empathy, like, I was not laughing at it, but I was like, that's like the name's so fitting. Like we're Mind the Mic podcast, but this show's called Empathy and Energy, and as you can see, I am the empathetic one.
100%. Oh, you can be the M and I can be the T. Empathy. Just joking. Sorry, that's my dad joke of the day.
Oh, what's good, Carmen? Yeah,
Hi,
good,
Carmen.
Good. Shout out to Carmen. How are you?
Doing
Carmen,
well.
I replied too. Sorry for thing. Oh yeah, go check your things, your DMs. I replied to. Big love to you and the little man. Very getting on hiding. Yeah, I'm with you, Elsie.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's crazy too, because a lot of people are like, oh man, I don't know. And then I remember being around, we call them Pākehā, but Pālangi, like our Caucasian brothers and watching how they were with their parents too.
Yeah.
And then like when I'll see like they didn't have to do dishes, heaps of them or the ones that I was around and shit. I was like, bro, you don't gotta do dishes.
Yeah, they just go straight home, do their own thing.
Yeah.
And because I had this thing where my mum was always adamant, as soon as I came home, get out of your school uniform. So whenever I saw other students or other kids in school uniforms after school, I'm like, do your parents not care that you're in your school uniform all afternoon? That was just something that was like with me. And like, I always see friends after school in school uniform. And for me, I used to think, man, their parents just must not tell them to get dressed after school. They must not care. And I was like, I wish my mum was like that. I'd love to just stay in my school uniform.
True, right?
Stay in my uniform.
I'm thinking about I'm thinking about doing dishes and doing chores. You're like, fuck, school uniform.
Oh, no, because all of that's in it too. The dishes, the everything.
Everything,
Yeah.
like, even, like, you finish your car, you finish your food, you got to get up and you got to, like, go and do that. Oh my God, yes, I'd always get in trouble if I didn't change straight after school. Yeah, straight up there, I get a thong.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad it's not only me.
Yeah. No, I can relate. But then even though, because we play, like, a lot of sports and that too.
So you wouldn't
like,
go straight home afterwards, eh?
well, yeah, but then by the time you do go home, you fucking want to have a shower, you're dirty anyway.
100%.
Or you get a hiding if you go sit on your bed on the couch with your, like, dirty
With your
stuff
dirty
on,
clothes,
Yeah, 100.
Come get some rice lice on our couch, mate.
Bro, I basically lived the same childhood as Maddy. Okay. or Elsie said Mandy.
That's okay. You can call me Mandy, Elsie.
Yeah. Mandy. Anybody that's watching on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Rumble, any other platform other than YouTube, please come over to YouTube, Mind the Mic podcast, because the comments don't always come through for us on all the other platforms. They're meant to. I'm working on it at the moment. I'm a rookie at this, but we'll get better, eh? Learning every day, as I tell my kids. So yeah, come over to YouTube, fam. Then my neighbors have their kids still in their uniforms on a Saturday. Holy fuck.
I always hear that excuse. No, I was at a sleepover. That's why I'm still in the uniform. Bro, you live there. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, Maddy. Shout out to Mandy.
Mandy has a nice ring to it, though.
No.
Guys, from now on, call me Mandy. Okay.
Holy Richie.
Shout out to Alzi for the new name.
Alzi. Just on that though, Alzi. So when you say you had a similar childhood, basically the same childhood as Mandy, now Mandy, used to be Maddy, did you also used to sit in front of the TV for hours watching opera and classical music? Because that's Mandy, bro. I tell you. Like, I've never experienced classical music and that. Like, I've heard it. I'm like, oh, Beethoven, like, get out of here. And then like in Pavarotti, like, I remember asking this one day, well, who's your favorite singer, most top one singer all time? She's like, Pavarotti. I was like, whatever. In my head, I'm thinking, bro, the eyes, you should see this lady when she watches fucking that kind of music, bro. She's like, it's like she's watching like fucking listening to like fucking the greatest speech of all time, like I have a dream, Martin Luther King or something. She's like inspired her. It's like, holy Rick.
I freaking love my classical music, man. And I don't think I've come across any other Polynesian that likes classical music. Not yet, anyways. Alzi, can you lie and just say that you love classical music?
With the loves, yeah. Just lie, brother.
Just lie and say you love classical music.
Actually. Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Straight up. But actually, though, like, I've never, like, I know you've said it to me before, sis, but like that time when you first showed me the songs that you like, I was like, holy Richie, like I didn't mind listening to it, like, but I've never listened to it that much ever in my life, like, you know what I mean? Only little bits in movies, probably, you know what I mean?
Movies.
Like, because it's the movies a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of, yeah.
And a lot of the, was it Beethoven or one of his symphonies? His tracks are usually on scenes in movies where there's explosions or fight scenes. Yeah.
See, I love all. Wait, I do too, LG, just not classical.
Then you don't love all.
Yeah, all with an asterisk.
Yeah. Yeah, because I even love like country, all kinds of stuff.
So do you like fucking Disturbed and that? Or not? Like not those? Do you like fucking just like, you know, Slit 'em Up ones? You love those?
What Slit 'em Up? What?
Like just the fucking just screaming.
Oh, heavy metal.
Yeah, like real stuff, but like death, like the death
like
metal.
Death metal. Yeah, I like listening to death metal as well.
Yeah.
Especially if,
of course, you fucking
if I I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, I love absolutely everything.
I'm not surprised that you like that shit, to be honest.
Yeah, and I love putting it in the car, just having the speakers like just loud as, just feel the bumping, like the
holy Rick.
just you can feel it in your soul. You're driving, like, yeah, man, I could drive anywhere, just not into human beings, of course. But you know,
yeah.
safely drive while your car is pumping that music.
You see, you can feel it in your soul. Alternatively, where else would you feel it?
In my bookie or just fucking.
Elsie hit you with those ones. Are you sure you're poly, Maddy?
I sound pretty white.
Poly not.
I am sometimes. No. It's funny though, because a lot of people, when they first meet me, they think I'm Fijian Indian.
Yeah.
Or I'm Māori.
Are you not?
No, fuck you. There's nothing wrong with Fijian.
You see, I told you guys, I'm the empathy, she's the energy.
Oh my gosh. I need to drink some water, man. My throat's dry from laughing. I'm just sucking in too much air. That sounded really wrong. Sorry, I meant breathing in my mouth. I'm just making it worse.
Yeah. Give me your shovel now. You're digging too deep.
Jeez. Let me just drink my water.
Around, cuz that was hectic. Oh dear, age restriction. Actual, my brother. Actual. So, how do we get here anyway? Quotes, eh? Quotes.
Yeah, quotes.
Have you got more quotes over there, or are you done with quotes?
Yeah, I got some more quotes. Okay. This is my heartfelt quote of the week. It's got a little bit of funniness in there. Okay, so it reads, when you start to feel that something is impossible, I want you to remember how many fucking grocery bags you are capable of carrying in order to make only one trip.
Can you read that again?
Okay. When you start to feel that something is impossible, I want you to remember how many fucking grocery bags you are capable of carrying in order to make only one trip.
Oh, can relate, cuz can relate. I just needed to make sure that's what you ever said again.
Because nothing is impossible, you know what I mean?
Wait, but actually, the way just fill the back, like, you know, load your arms up everywhere.
Load the arms up.
I'm not coming. Wait, I thought about it one time.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had this conversation the other day about, and I was like, I wonder, like, sometimes all the effort I go into putting it all on my body, like, could I have got there and back with like a couple of trips?
That's true. Would have just been faster.
Like at the same time or more. Yeah, I don't know. Anybody, can you relate to that, fam? Anybody that's listening, even if you're listening after this is recorded on any of the audio platforms or watching on YouTube or Rumble, let us know, fam. If you.
But that's why I absolutely loved the old grey plastic bags.
Yes,
they
can carry heaps.
You can carry heaps of those ones. Like, I don't need a gym. Fucking groceries. I don't need a grocery.
I wish people could see you right now, dude.
Sorry, I'm getting really. I was gonna say pixelated. That's not the right word. Animated. I'm becoming. I need a dictionary, maybe a thesaurus as well. I got an English.
Oh, you got an England, mate. Holy Rick. But that's. Oh my god!
Oh gosh!
But actually though, how shit are those bags? The bags they got now, the
paper bags. What's the point?
Oh, save the planet! Save the
really,
planet, my ass!
Putting more rubbish in the bin, like fucking. I know you can recycle it, but she.
Yeah, but they don't even recycle it properly.
No,
they don't. The mountains of rubbish that they send over to China, not China, to these Asian countries. They sell to all these countries anyway, and then it gets burnt and.
So we're not really saving the planet. We're just. Oh, okay. They're just telling the people that we're saving the planet. Okay.
Well, of course, that's the whole agenda, right? It's like the whole agenda is tell you that we're saving the planet, but then like a lot of the go look at all the people that fund all of these Agenda 2030s and all of these, like, you know, make a clean, green world. They all like coal companies and mining companies. Like, you think they give a fuck about the planet? Come on, Gus.
As if they give a fuck.
Oh yeah, we're gonna save the planet while we dig fucking, you know, every mineral out of the cunt. Like, really? So like, I just think the agenda. That's all money, eh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the illusion, right? Oh, I had this conversation with Uncle Pete, I think it was yesterday, talking about, was it Uncle Pete? Oh, I think it was. Oh, just talking about how just the whole world full of illusions, like how full of like they do this, and then like example we talked about more was politics, about like how people think that, especially in the Western world, that like the people that are voted in, like your vote actually counts, when there's been tons of examples where people are in voting, like those booths where the what do they call it, where you count the votes, and then there's a dude with a social, like mainstream media microphone, Channel 9 for example, could be CNN, whatever, they're going, all right, they're just telling the votes here, and like this blah 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 has won by blah 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 percent, and then the people go, bro, I'm like behind them hearing this, like, bro, we haven't even started counting, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Okay. So because I like, this is my opinion, doesn't mean it's right, no, but my opinion is that no matter who you vote for, like the whole voting is the illusion that they sell you, that what you're doing is going to change the outcome. Like, so you create the illusion, right? But then you pick whoever you want anyway. So that's just my thoughts on Western politics, like a short thing. But the same again with the whole paper bag thing. They make us think that they want to save the planet.
But really,
you know what I mean? But they're still taking everything out of it, and like the batteries thing, the lithium batteries thing, which is like they're trying to push a lot of rechargeable cars and all of that kind of stuff, right? But lithium's like the hardest thing to get rid of, like safely.
It is, safely.
You know, and it destroys waterways and stuff. And what they're learning in places like where they dump a lot of the old Microsoft computers and all the waste from that, it destroys ecosystems 100. So like, but they don't stop making them. And like, obviously we're talking on a medium that uses all of that stuff as well. I get it, like cobalt and that. So I'm not saying like, hey, like I'm against cobalt. Like, you can't be against cobalt like 100% and still talk on the phone.
And still use your phone.
You know what I mean? I'm not dumb. I'm not naive in that way. I just think it's just, I just think that's all setups. Like, you know, they tell us this and that, like but not really. You know, even the paper straw thing, bro. Like, that's terrible, because if you got kids, they bite the straw. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
You know?
Oh, look, a free snack.
But actually, how bad are those paper straws, man? Fuck.
Oh, but you know what's funny? Because I saw this little clip of a different podcast. I forgot what their name was, but they were talking about the microplastics in cup, because paper is naturally supposed to absorb water and become, you know, it should fall apart. But when we have the plastic cups at shops, it's got so much microplastic in it that it's still able to hold liquid quite well. And she was saying how whenever we drink from these cups, all this plastic is going into our bodies.
Yeah, of course.
She's like, oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, of course. It's like when we it's like you compare the lungs of a lady that has lived, that's been a smoker all her life, and compare to the same age lungs that's lived in a city all her life but never smoked, and they like have the same amount of fucking shit in them. You know what I mean?
Just one's black and one's not.
Yeah. But now, like, even the tar in them is the same, because they live in a polluted environment. Like, they live in an environment where all these things are like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh no, I haven't seen that. I've only seen, maybe because the ones I've watched are probably fake, but no, the ones that I've watched are lungs where like one's visibly damaged in comparison to a healthy set, but that healthy set of lungs could have been from someone else.
Yeah, you know, like narratives again, again, like if that you know, and it's all driven by, you know, their own agenda, isn't it? But that's why I just think they just sell us lies, bro, and then people believe them. And like when people go, oh, you can't talk about, if you want to make change, you got to vote. Like I used this example before, and I got this example off the bro Ricky about chicken in a chicken coop, like chickens in a coop. Like, even if the chicken gets into that coop or chicken pen with the intentions to change the whole thing, we're gonna break us free. We're gonna create a new system. As soon as the chicken gets in there, what the fucking one chicken do?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, compared to the farmer with the guns and all of these like other chickens who just obey the laws of the chicken coop. Like, even if you have these intentions to change it, you're bound by that. Like these systems that are in place, governments, all of that stuff, they've been set in place to be there long after the people that created them are gone. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't create those systems and they don't exist hundreds of years later because people can go in there and change it willy-nilly. Hell no.
Hell to the no.
But yeah, that's a whole lot of other thing. That's yeah, and I'm feeling a bit of energy there. Any other quotes you got there?
Yes, I've got one more. This is because the other ones had a bit of like a funny side to it, but this is a more serious one.
Okay.
Okay. So this one says, work on your boundaries. You can't be everything to everyone and nothing to yourself.
Ooh.
So I hope that resonates with a lot of people, because I feel, a lot of people tend to forget to take care of themselves because they're so focused on making sure that their loved ones around them, or strangers or friends, are okay. And then they forget the most important person in that equation is themselves. Not in a selfish way, but in the most loving way possible.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So yeah.
There is, because I think even like everybody could like think that because we're told to do for others, especially being, I don't know, I can't talk on other like ethnicities, but I know as Polynesians,
yeah,
like it's like drummed into you to like you got to give back to the family, you got to do this, everything
especially
is
the
for the
eldest of the family as well. They get a lot of the
yeah, all the
drilling. You got to look after your younger siblings. Like, oh, mum doesn't have enough money. Can you give her some money? Blah blah blah. And
yeah,
you're happy to do it. You're so
yeah,
happy to do it. But at the end of the day, you're also forgetting about yourself. There could be a bill coming up, and you're like, oh, the family needs this money. You're allowed to say no. And this is a Polynesian saying it to all you other Polynesians. You are allowed to say no. Just kidding.
I took an Alzi. Alzi said that's relevant right to me right now.
Oh, Alzi,
beautiful. Yeah. You're allowed to say no, Alzi.
Because Mandy said so.
Fucking Mandy, yeah.
It went from Matty to Maddie. No, it went from Maddie to Matty to Mandy.
Oh yeah, but when I first met Mandy, her name was Matthew, I thought, but yeah.
Yeah, man, how's everyone going? Hope everyone's having a good night.
Just them boy haircuts when you're young, cousin. That's what happened.
It must be my posture too, because like I've said before, I look like a man from the back. So it must be. I don't know. Is it my broad shoulders?
Because I look.
Get out of here!
Get out of here, cuz. Nah, but you know what? I think people also, what you're saying there is so true, because people do forget that, like, if you're not all good yourself, then you can't be for everybody. Yeah. I seen someone quoting I think it was Meg Kira. She's Maori like lady, she's activist and that from Melbourne, and I don't know if she's still in Melbourne. She was back home for, but I read something on her page, like on her story one time, talking about when people say, like, like, do you always put your something about putting your kids first or putting your family first? He's like, no, I'll put me first.
100%.
I'll put me first.
Yep.
So then, like, me, like, and it's not a selfish thing, it's because if I put me first, then I can be better for them, and I can be better for my man. And shout out to me, Kira. That was that was. I remember that quote, reading that a few years back, and resonating with me. Like, oh, okay, that's a good thing. Because we looked at, like, if you do that, it's selfish. Like, you're selfish if you do you first. You know,
100%.
Or if you.
Oh, sorry for interrupting.
No, go. Yeah,
so I was just thinking, I have family members and friends, so they're mums, but they get their nails done and their hair done, and I absolutely love that they do that. But then I hear elderly women being like, oh, look at them spending money on themselves like that. They're not spending it on the children. Yeah. And it's just such a closed-minded thought process, and it's so heartbreaking that these people are saying this about these mothers or even fathers. Like, man, if you want to get your nails done, daddy, that's all good, but you know what I mean?
Oh,
go get your nails done, daddy.
Daddy.
Get your toes done.
Daddy.
Give us a look, Mary. But no, so that's I feel that is just so, it's so heartbreaking, it's so sad that has to even be a topic. Mums or dads doing something for themselves to fill their cup and then being judged for it.
Yeah. And then, or even judging, and then in turn them judging themselves when they go to like purchase something if the kids you know what I mean. I think I can remember times like even baby mama, she would like want some shoes or something, but then feel bad because then like and then have to get it for the kids too, you know what I mean? But like you didn't have to do that, like you know, you just to get you some girl, you know, that's all good. I think I think that's like right there. They're like, that's bad, that's bad.
That's not bad.
Who said no, that's bad. That's bad that we have that mentality.
Yes,
that it's bad. Like, it's not bad to do it.
But it's okay because we can unlearn all the bad.
Yeah, but it's wretched, though. Yeah.
Me and my friend, we had this deal.
Nah, fuck them kids. So fuck them kids, kids. Nah, jokes. Yeah. What were you saying?
I have a friend. We made this deal that once a month we will buy something for ourselves. Because we were talking about how we just never buy anything for ourselves because we're always spending, which is fine, you know. But just trying to do the self-care.
Yeah.
And so we would message each other and just be like, okay, what did you buy for yourself this month? And we do it again. We haven't done it in a while. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But I actually loved that because it gave us intention to buy something for ourselves.
For yourself. Yeah. So what are you gonna do this month?
Oh man, I wish I could, but I can't because my mom lives with me, and whenever I get a parcel, my mom is straight like, "Oh, what's that? What's in the box? And she wants me to open it in front of her. I could never. Oh, mom, this is a cucumber. A mechanical cucumber. Cucumber.
Are you? Well, then if you use the poly mentality, you better share.
Yuck! Oh man, I'm gonna be scarred for life now.
Oh shit!
Oh, that reminds me. Actually, I was reading this Reddit thread, and wait, let me just quickly find it. But it was talking about what is an embarrassing item that your family or friends will find if you were to die right at this very moment. And a lot of what people were embarrassed about were dildos.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Nah, don't be embarrassed about
top drawer or
Nah, don't be embarrassed about that, girls. Get it. Even the brothers, if you like those two. No need to be embarrassed. As long as you're not hurt, if it's just for you, fuck, I don't know.
Do they have vaginas for men?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen one. I should Google it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't Google it.
Maybe you and mum can have an education.
Oh, shut up. But anyways, what would be your most embarrassing?
What in the world? What would be my most embarrassing someone would find? I don't know. Nothing really.
You don't really feel embarrassed, though, eh?
No, I don't give a fuck, G. I tell everyone I got a 1 inch. If I can talk about fucking, when people say, how people try to make jokes about, you like, I know that's bad, but like it's not really, like it's just banter for me. But like, are you like, do like dudes or something, like, have a laugh about that, right? Obviously, if you like them, that's cool. That's your choice, your prerogative. No judgment here, as long as they're of age. Go ahead.
Yeah.
For me, when people try to flip that on me, I'll be like, oh, maybe you like the, and I was like, nah, I tried it when I was underage and I didn't like it. Obviously, that's like a dark humor. Hey, it's like a dark humor, but like, so I would talk about being, touched as a boy and molested and all that shit. Like, it's like, I take the piss out of it, really, not because like it's a bad, like it's a good thing, but because like it's done now, man. Like, what am I going to be sad forever about it? Yeah, escaping mechanism, bro. At the end of the day, it happened. What am I gonna do? Sit here and fucking wallow in it forever? You know what I mean? Like, all I can do is try and be a better father and make sure that doesn't happen for my children.
We can find them and skin them alive. No, I'm joking.
Who said I haven't? I'm just joking. Hey, allegedly.
We're joking, guys.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No,
You're making it worse.
that's what I do.
Oh,
So,
it's
yeah.
called a pocket pussy. Sorry, I'm just reading Sam's.
Yeah. It is a cool one. I had one too when I was a bit younger there.
Does it feel like? Does it
Yeah,
feel?
it feels alright, but like you gotta use your own hand, squeeze it or whatever. I could put a bit
Oh,
of
you have to
stuff in there.
squeeze.
Yeah, but I didn't have mine for long. I like broke it. Like come out the top right end. Like the old 1 inch came out the top end. I was like, fuck.
Doesn't sound like a 1 inch if it came out the 1 end, bro.
Oh, it's a thick 1 inch.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
but-
you have to. So it's plastic or like silicone material?
Yeah,
Would
on
it be,
there.
or is it like harder than that?
What is it? No, it's just like it feels like squishy and
And
shit.
you literally just have to place it in your hand.
Well, someone else can place it too if you want.
No, because I was thinking, yeah. I was thinking of something more mechanical. You can push a button and then it just goes like this by itself.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't know. This was like
Oh,
fucking.
the one that you
What
had.
am I now? I'm like 32. I was like 20 or something like that. It was
Okay.
ages
I
ago.
wonder if they've got.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so it's like you broke it. Yeah, I broke it, Sam. I think it was like the fucking third jam.
Just pumping too hard.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It came out the top end. I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" The old little thing was just popping out the side. I was like, "Oh, what the hell?"
But would it
this
be?
is fucked.
But because you're using the pocket pussy, wouldn't
Yeah.
it be just the same as feeling your hand grasp?
No, not the same.
It
Feels
doesn't
different.
feel the same.
Nah, no, because your hand, if fucking calluses and all that shit.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, it feels the same.
Fucking sandpaper on my dick.
I can't wait for some of that callus ass.
Give me some grey sandpaper. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
What's up, Ty? How are you, my brother?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to visualize and that's.
You know. Hey, ask the questions if you don't know. Ask it. Yeah, that's it. Any more over there, or you?
Okay, so I got some.
All right.
Okay, so this is a question from Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes, what is the weirdest reason someone stopped dating you?
Weirdest reason someone stopped dating me? I don't know. I didn't get a reason.
Oh, did they just tell you that they're done and they leave you?
Yeah, and then Chris Brown
Is
said
that worse? Would you prefer a reason, or would you just want it done like that? Not told anything and just said, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I guess it'd be cool to know. Then you're just like, maybe there's something you can work on for the next one. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe maybe you end up back together sometime. Who knows? I don't. Yeah, I never. I can't think of any reasons. I'll be happy to share them. My reasons were dumb ones. Go, give us some. Can't be dumb. Let's go, Elsie.
Give us.
Oh, even if they're dumb.
While you're typing that one, I'll read this one out. This person said, she found out I was Asian. She thought I was Hispanic the entire time. We had been going out for almost 4 months. Imagine that, man. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were Asian. I thought you were Spanish. Like, I can't date you now.
Hey, but again, that might be their boundaries. Like, maybe that's their thing. They don't want.
Obviously, it's their thing because they said they don't like. They can't.
Like, I think that's all right. At least they were honest. Imagine if they were like, sorry, also like,
But
toes
imagine if
are
they
just
never
not
found
cool.
out that they were Hispanic. Imagine if they just, that they. Imagine if they didn't know that they were Asian for years, right?
Yeah.
And they just absolutely fell in love with this person. And then they found out they're not what they thought they were. Would they still leave? Or would they
I don't know. Ask them. No, but yeah, you're right. That is different. I reckon it's probably an excuse. Maybe something else happened, but that sounds like to me, like that's a bit of an excuse one. Like,
yeah.
Like maybe they were just mad. And they just didn't want to tell them that you're just mad, G. I don't know.
Okay, there was another one that goes,
look at this Elsie's one.
Okay,
Really, Elsie's reason. My reasons were dumb ones. I wasn't 6'2". I'm 6 foot.
oh,
fuck, brother? Is that it?
But who the hell was that? Give me the address.
Holy Rick Mandy. It seems like Matthew's returned.
Matthew has entered the building. Oh, hang on.
Oh, because you probably don't get that joke. Like I know in Maddie since we were like teenagers. So when I met her, we used to go to these conferences. I used to go to those conferences, like the business conferences, and her mum that would want to open her packages used to take her as well. But I thought she was a boy back then. And then, that's why I'm taking the piss with the I thought her name was Matty. Anyway, you see?
Nick Manette. Bro, can't believe that he 6'2", and then he's 6 foot. That's so sad.
Oh, was she a baddie too, Elsie? Like in all the ways, or what? Fuck her anyway, brother. You're the man.
The man. Yeah. Okay. So this is another one. They go, I was too nice. Briefly dated a guy, and he said it was a turn off that I was super friendly with staff at restaurants or grocery stores, gladly holding doors open for others, smiling when I passed people on the street, that kind of thing. Apparently, he wanted someone who valued themselves more than being nice like that, as it was advertising that I'm a doormat.
What? Being nice is a doormat?
Yeah, I thought that was. But I really appreciate the honesty. Imagine dating that person and just them thinking that about you without even letting you know.
Again, though, is that actual, or is that like they just made that shit up because they don't want to really tell them what the problem was?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Is that even a real reason? Yeah, reasons. Maybe it's better not knowing reasons. Elsie said.
Like, sorry. No. Read what Elsie said, because I can't see his comment.
Oh, he said baddie for days, walking red flag. Yeah, I mean, can be a baddie, but like, you know, more not worth the drama, cause.
Yeah. 100. There was this other one. This one cracked me up the most. It says, I bought her a talking troll doll. Remember the troll doll fad in the 90s? She hated them, but I had no idea. I saw one that spoke some trendy phase she used a lot and bought it for her. She broke up with me later that week and said she hates troll dolls and just can't see me the same way. But that's all right. Her dad and I are still good friends 30 years later.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. The dad and what?
They're friends.
30 years later?
Yeah.
What is she holding, a sandwich or what?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
But I thought that was really sweet though, because the doll said something that she always says, and he was thinking of her. Yeah, he bought it for her. So thoughtful. I would have loved it, even if I hated dolls or whatever, troll dolls or whatever. If someone thought of me in that kind of manner, oh my gosh, I'd cry. Yeah. I'd be like,
okay, LZ, if you want to get in there, all you have to do is get a doll that says I look like a man from the back, and you're in there.
Just give me a shirt. Just give me a shirt with like something that prints at the back. I'm not actually a man, I'm a female. I may look like a man, but I am not. I can be if you want me to, though.
I want to read out this one that me and Lex read.
Oh, yeah, like, go.
It's obviously different, in like a lot of people that listen to this audibly, especially, would be a different audience. So let me just read this one out, because I don't know. I think you sent it to me anyway to read out. So check this one out, fam. If you're still here, or anybody that's listening on any other platform audibly, man, this one was killer. Let's go. I'm gonna go over here. Which one was it? Oh, no. No. Oh, this one. I'm going to read it because, like, it was hectic. And, like, it's not going to take away from what me and the Uso did too on our thing. It says, my wife of 38 years has been cheating on me nearly the whole of our marriage. It's not even nearly, it's the whole marriage.
It's the whole marriage, yeah.
Me, 61 male, wife, 59 female, have been married for 38 years. We have 5 children, 3 boys aged 31, 29, 28, and 2 girls aged 36 and 40. The oldest is from my wife's first marriage. We have 17 grandchildren. I found out that my wife has been in an on and off affair with my father since our wedding day. She told me by mistake, not realizing what she said. After denying it, she suddenly came clean and told me everything. It started 4 hours after we got married at our reception. He started touching her behind. She said she told him to stop, but 6 months after our wedding, they started an affair which lasted 1.5 years. Then 2 years after, my mother died. And she said she felt sorry for him and they started up again. We lost our second baby, but she told me it wasn't mine. It was my father's. They had they were on and off. Well, they were on and off until he died in 2018. She also had a one night stand 2 months into our relationship. I am so devastated. I just felt like ending it all. I've never felt so much pain in my life. I need help. I am so lost and broken hearted. Thanks. So obviously you've read it and you sent that to me.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get the empathy take or the Mandy take. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, when I read that and just hearing you reading it again, because I've got a terrible memory.
Yeah, hard.
That is
You're like, huh? I never heard this before.
It is so heartbreaking. This woman has ruined this man's life. This woman took this man's heart, pretended that she wanted to take care of it, nurture it, support it. But in reality, she was putting slices of glass in it every single day for fucking years. That is beyond any kind of betrayal. That is so mean. I'm gonna start fucking crying. That is so freaking bloody mean. Like, why do that? Fucking why? Be brave enough. See, I'm starting crying.
Oh my god.
Sorry. That's so mean.
Oh my god, man.
Be brave enough and just have the courage to tell the person that you're with, I don't feel the same anymore.
Well, maybe she did. She just heard. Maybe the dad just hit it better.
Bro, stop adding in your 2 cents, okay? If it was not written in it did not happen. Stop doing that.
But this is his, I'm just
I
saying
don't need perspective right now, okay?
The actual, like,
no, but
maybe
yeah.
she loves him, but like the dad just hit it better.
That's so mean. But still, if you do not have the capability to love someone to, like, to their full potential, the way that they deserve, the way that you deserve to also love someone to be loved, then fuck off. Leave them alone and then just go do your own shit. Go do your own shit. If you want to fuck the dad, then go fuck the dad. Just leave that poor man alone. He could have gone and found someone else.
She did.
She didn't leave the husband.
No, mate,
She was dragging that man along like a fucking trailer. Like, I'm gonna sit in the passenger seat while your dad drives this four-wheel drive, and you can be the fucking trailer. We just drag you along with us for the rest of our lives. It's so mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I honestly, if I was that man, I would the first thing that would come to my mind, I would want to end it straight up, because I would feel like I've wasted.
But you're 61 years old.
61
17
years old.
grandchildren.
It's just so much. I would be beyond hurt, and if I didn't have good support, I would end it straight away.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have time to go on Reddit.
Or end you.
End myself.
Oh.
I wouldn't even have time to go on Reddit. Like, that's probably what I would do if that situation happened to me. I'm not advising that anyone should do that, because things get better. And doesn't matter what happens in life, things will get better. You just have to take the time, take it day by day, and you will get there. Who knows? He might find himself a nice Filipino wife.
Why Filipino?
Because I always see them with elderly men.
Why Filipino?
Because I always see them with elderly men. Like, not, but that's just what I see.
What I see.
This is in front of me.
Why can't the brother have a nice Balinese lady? Yeah.
Whatever lady you want, Mr. 61-year-old. But no, that's heartbreaking. 4 hours after that shit fucking fucks me off, man.
Yeah.
And she cheated on him, like, in the relationship too, and it just started, eh?
Yeah, before they got married.
man, that's so hard.
Share a one night stand.
Bro, why even want to get married if you want to just play around like that? I don't. That hurts. What would you do in that situation? Well, people in the comments.
Well, you can't kill the dad. He's already dead. He's already dead, cuz.
You could kill her parents. No, I'm joking. I need to stop.
What's that gonna do?
Gonna make you feel better.
I don't think so.
Inflict pain on those. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I don't believe in that. But
have you had it happen to you, Elsie? Yeah, I don't know. I just think that. What would I do? Fuck, he's 61 years old. Like, it's pretty hectic, man.
Yeah,
like, you got all your whole life, like 40 years to give a. Like, that's different than like finding out now, like 30 years, you know, in your 30s or even in your 40s. I've been like 60s, bro. Like, fuck, that's harder, you know. Like,
that's so much time. It reminds me of this video. There's this man that goes around the streets of America, and he asks couples, do you believe that your partner's loyal, or are you loyal? That's the question that he asks all couples. There was this
these hoes ain't loyal.
There was this elderly couple that he asked.
Yeah.
The husband responded, I know I'm loyal. And then the wife said, yeah, I'm loyal. How long have you guys been together? 40 years. And then the man was like, do you think we can do a test? Just give each other your guys' phones just to have a look through? And they're like, yeah, okay. The husband looks at the wife's phone and opens up, I don't know what texting app or whether it's Messenger texting. Larry pops up. And he goes, who's Larry? And her face, her demeanor just changed. She was just like, he's a friend, you know. And the man's like, do you know all of her friends? He's like, oh yeah, you know, I know pretty much all her friends. I don't talk to them, which I guess, you know, I don't know if that's a bad thing or something or whatever. And she was just, oh, you know, I think he's like a work friend. And you knew in that moment that relationship was just, unless they worked it out, I don't know, but the look on her face said it all, and the look on his face said how heartbroken he was. And I think that's a lot of, because, you know, in relationships in general, when you hear people talking about relationships, a lot of the times I've heard people talk about relationships, women are just bad-mouthing men to their core, absolutely just bad-mouthing them to, and I've hardly ever heard any bad stories about, you know, women. Right? It's
like, do you think it's because men like don't really go and, you know? Because I get what you mean. Like
it's unheard
the ladies
of.
would sling.
But in reality, women are like, we are all equally just as bad. There's no men are worse, women are worse. Every human is capable of, you know, doing harm, doing damage. But it's when the person tells the story, they tell their own story, and they don't tell. Like, they tell what the other person did. They don't even bother sharing what they did wrong in the relationship.
Yeah. Do you think too that, because I think that is the consensus. Like that's the mindset anyway. That's the paradigm out there, is that, you know, men are painted as like being the cheaters and being the worst. You know, obviously that can happen, but like you said, it's not always.
Yeah.
But like, I think
there's so many stories out there where the men have just been fucked.
But do you think it's because the ladies are more like open to talk, like they talk amongst their girls, whereas guys are less likely to talk about their they don't really want to talk, like maybe they'll say something like, you know, we had a good time or this and that, but not really talk about when it's not good.
In depth. They won't go into in depth into what's happened.
Or not really willing to run their like partner down or their ex or whatever. I feel you.
Because women, we can easily talk to anybody, a stranger. We can open up to anybody. Men, however, it's not that easy.
Yeah, but like even that, like me, I can talk to anyone, but then opening up is different. Like I'll talk to anybody walking the street and that. And you're right. Whereas
about the opening up part.
Yeah, the opening up's a different thing.
It's a different,
I get you.
You guys might have, you know, maybe lucky if there's one person, you know, two people. Actually, be lucky if there's three people that you guys can turn to. So it's just, it's fucking hard. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love Reddit. Because it's opening the doors and windows, the whole entire house, to all perspectives from both male and female.
Even that example that we had this week of the bro who's been talking to that chick, and then the chick gets called while she's with her partner, and you know, remember?
But continue.
So it gets called while she's with her partner, and then the partner sees the name and says, "Who's this?"
Mm.
And then imagine that's what I thought of when you think, like, we hear that story, like, who's this? Like, and then the events that unfold after that, and the hiding of everything. Yeah. Shout out to the brother. Anyway, hope you're doing well, Kazi.
Yeah,
keep your head up.
I hope he is too. That's so
Yeah.
man.
And yeah. Hey, but at the same time, I don't like. People do whatever, man. Like, as long as you got someone to talk to, like you said, bro. If you don't, if you don't have someone to talk to, Maddy's always key.
Yeah, message me. I'm a great listener.
Yeah. You can message me too. I just don't know. Like, I might not get to it. But or if you are someone that knows me and has contact with me, just call me, bro.
If you feel more comfortable talking to a guy, I can put on my man voice and just be like, "Yo, man, yo, bro, what's up? Talk to the brother. Talk to the brother, Maddy."
Yeah, 100%. Hey, I think that's us, the Oasis. Should we bounce?
Yeah, we should bounce. Oh wait, actually, can I just read this one little thing? It's just to lighten the mood before we all leave. Yeah. I thought this was funny as fuck. So the meme reads, "I don't understand why electricians aren't called Power Rangers, but okay." I thought it was funny as. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. Imagine telling your kids, "Oh, the Power Rangers are coming today." They'd be so excited and seeing like men turning up in their tradie clothes.
You're the Power Rangers. Hey. You're the bomb, sis. Hey, shout out to Ozzy. Sorry you had to experience that too, my brother. Hope I know it'll work out for you in the end. You're a legend, brother. Keep your head up. And next week, do you want to jump on with us? Confirm it with us, and I'll send you the link in there, and we'll work it out. Let's do next week, and maybe we'll think of a topic during the week that we can touch on, or maybe you can find out some Reddits that will be cool.
Sorry, I didn't see your comment, Ozzy. That's shit.
Hey, all good, brother. But it's all love, my man. It's all love. Hey, love to anybody on any other platform that listened and watched. I know we got to about 60 people across the platforms. But again, if you are still here, just make sure that you come over to YouTube and because the only thing is we're multi-streaming across multiple platforms, and the only way I know we can definitely read your comments is if you come over to Mind the Mic podcast on YouTube. Subscribe while you're here too. Make a channel and make a little account with it's just a Gmail, free to do. And free to subscribe. And then come and comment and join the chat. Maybe you can add some, cool vibes like Elsie did. And Elsie hopefully will be on the screen next week with us. But yeah, well, it's funny. I recorded this and it's on sports. It's not even got the proper overlay. But I might as well change it right at the end, eh?
That's okay.
I'll change the overlay once just at the end, just so you forget, in case you forgot who we are. Here you go. my bad. Energy and empathy and energy. That's us.
Let's go. Maddy. Ciao for now.
Ka kite, haere rā.